In Vietnam, children are educated in school on what to look for as far as American landmines go because of mines like that. The Russian version that we're claiming the Russians are dropping on Ukraine and the Russians are blaming the Ukrainians for dropping are designed far less toy looking than what we have. What we made, yeah, children will pick that shit up quick and fast and in a hurry. What the Russians made kind of looks like trash. Kids are far less likely to be playing with trash. If they see a toy sitting in the corner, they're going to get curious. Anyway, the Russians copied an American blu43 and they made it look different. They made it look less like a toy. The blu43 looks like something that a child might use. Something that maybe might fly out of one of your Nerf toys. So now we're accusing Russia of designing theirs to look like a children's toy when it obviously is made to not look like the American version. And we talk about how many foreign children have been killed or maimed mostly by the plm1. But we don't bring up how many Afghani children have been killed by the American version, or how many Vietnamese, Cambodian, or Laotian children have been maimed by such things. I'm going to go put $10 worth of gas in my car because it's what I can afford. I can't afford to keep spending money for help that's not here. I can't afford to keep spending time waiting on people that don't show up. But I don't have a choice because I am dependent. And no matter how much you bully me, that's not going to change it. Just because I have a penis doesn't mean that I'm not dependent, that I'm not injured, that I'm not harmed, that I'm not abused. Nationwide, you get to see overwhelmingly that men are the primary victims of nearly every type of crime. And the very few that men aren't at the very top of as far as being victimized, we've gotten to see recently that the gap is a lot closer than we like to believe. With some numbers and figures claiming that women are as harmful towards children sexually as men, if not more so. Some studies of women in power positions have shown that they tend to get a lot meaner in that position. It shows that women are more likely to commit heinous crimes because they know they're more likely to commit them, or more likely to get away with them. 36 female teachers in the United States this year have been busted having sex with students. We've had 11 male teachers arrested similar, but only 3 of them had sex with students. Female nurse serial killers have a higher body count than all other serial killers in America combined. Let that sink in. Women are 5 times more likely to physically assault their children, 11 times more likely to be stalkers. And you just abuse somebody that can't take care of themselves, and it's magically okay, isn't it? You just pretend that I can, and it makes it okay that you fucking harm me. That you took advantage of somebody who can't take care of themselves. It's like pushing somebody in a wheelchair down a flight of stairs, and when they fall out at the other end, you go, oh, see, there's no wheelchair. He's not disabled. He's just faking it. Oh, he threw himself down the stairs. He's not really disabled. Now, those of you who see that happen, and you see it happen to somebody in a wheelchair, you know that's some bullshit, and you call it in immediately, don't you? Or do you just stand there and talk about how fucked up it was? Tell the dude you're sorry afterwards. Maybe. That's fucking horrible. I can't feel safe going to any service here because none of these services are safe. Every one of them take advantage of at-risk and disabled adults. That includes the churches. That includes the hospitals and the clinics. That includes the mental health places. They don't care about us. They care about taking your money for jobs that they're not doing and making us come back time and time again for them to tell us that it's not their job, but we can come back another time. Meanwhile, when you're an at-risk and disabled adult, it is all of their jobs. But nobody wants to do that for a male. A male can do it himself. You get to hear how people are used to talking to women and used to talking down to men. They expect a short answer out of a man. Most of these female operators at these service lines, they don't let you speak. Even if they do let you speak, they're going to talk over whatever the fuck you just said. When they realize that you're trying to turn in police officers, everybody's fucking ears turn off. Everyone's. Now let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna go to a church, possibly talk to some other witnesses. Not that they give a shit. They got food at the Seventh-day Adventist, so people congregate. Since that's where people congregate, many of the people that I don't see during the average day, and also the fact that many of the crimes committed against me were committed on church properties. Some of those offenses committed by church clergy. It makes it kind of unsafe to go to the places that I'm sent to. You don't understand how much profit there is in abusing us. You talk about how much money is made by the family courts screwing you guys over. You're not the only ones getting screwed over. And those out on the streets are getting screwed over worse. Some of my predators were once friends of mine. Many of them, matter of fact. But our friendship was tested when I needed help. And they showed that they weren't friends. I'm going to tell you though, that's not on me. Their decisions are theirs to make and always were. When I have to make these phone calls alone, people don't understand, hey, it might take a little bit. It might take a full weekend. No, it won't. It won't take a full weekend because government people don't work on weekends, do they? Do they work ever? That's my question. Or are they constantly looking for an excuse to blow you off onto someone else? That's certainly not okay. You're at risk as a disabled person for a lot of different factors. And when these people prey on that, they are intentionally harming you. When all of these people, instead of looking at evidence, want to just believe what they're told and assume someone's guilt, it's pretty fucked up. when that person isn't allowed to defend themselves or show evidence. You just call them mentally ill. You rape somebody, you call them mentally ill, and magically the rape is okay. It's not a crime because you called the person mentally ill. The police pretend we're on drugs, all of us. We must be on drugs because we're homeless. We must have chosen it. Y'all are fucking horrible pieces of shit. Then there's these folks who, oh, go ahead, you're good. I don't care if she takes all day to cross the road. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to put 10 of that $15 that lady gave me in for gas. I'm going to go to the church, see if there's anyone there. I'll probably get an extra meal just in case I run into somebody, because I always do. Usually right as I'm leaving, they'll close the doors. I just got 2 things of food to go give to somebody, and somebody will show up. Are they still feeding? Nope. But here's some food. There's a lot of nice people here, but they don't understand the importance of turning it in right away. The longer it takes, the more likely they are to get away. All of this shit that started when I first got here. If I don't get this shit turned in soon and get someone to turn it in with me so I'm not bullied like I was last time I took in paperwork. Oh no, you can't turn it in here. This is the wrong office. It's the wrong place. You gotta fill this out. You gotta fill that out. God damn it, I need fucking help. Help doesn't mean bullying me and talking over me. Help doesn't mean telling me all your personal fucking business so you can bitch at me later because you told me all your fucking personal business instead of being a friend. Instead of finding out what was going on. You wanted to fucking make me feel like I was some sort of piece of shit for asking for help. For asking you to stop pretending to care and actually listen for once in your goddamn lives. Then again, I forgot, didn't I? Forgot I'm not a human being to you. I forgot that I don't matter. That I'm not supposed to matter. You get to hear how people treat me when I am fucking scared shitless. And I need fucking help. You get to hear how person after person, no matter how much I like them, they're all going to talk over me. They're all going to be dismissive. If they don't have time, they don't have time. From coast to coast, this is how people are treated. People who are homeless and disabled, people who can't take care of themselves. They're victimized by the people that we're supposed to go to for help. God damn it. Why can't you guys stop being so goddamn selfish and work together instead of bitching like little fucking dumbass whores? You don't get paid enough to do what you do, huh? Well, some people might go, you're lucky people will pay you for that, right? Matter of perspective. I focus matter of right and wrong. When something being right or wrong comes down to whether or not you have a certain gender, then you are wrong for playing that game because it is a game. If it's wrong for a man to hit you, it's wrong for you to hit a man. If it's wrong for a man to hound you until you put out, it's wrong for you to hound a man until he puts out. Here in America, nobody wants to be held accountable for their own actions. And when they got somebody who's easy to victimize, that's what they're going to do. They're going to victimize them. It's not your fault, it's black people's fault, right? It's not your fault, it's white people's fault, right? It's not your fault, it's disabled people's fault, and men's fault, and homeless folks' fault. You always got some group that you can take it out on. Meanwhile, the most marginalized of our society are the homeless, the disabled, and men. See how much battery I got. 34%. Nice. I just had to find the right charger. Hopefully those people in the Silverado in front of the Mazda that's in front of me will let the Mazda in front of me go because I need gas. No, she's not going to be able to. I might be stuck here a while. Oh good, there's room. Alright, we'll put $10 worth of gas in and hope that's good for a bit. Oh. Oh, that's not right. I tried pumping without paying.
Trying.
You know, it's getting tougher to pull a Dyna Dash too. This being the vehicle that I got, I don't think I'd get away with it. They'd be able to recognize me anywhere.
Right. Ready clear now. No, it's easy. What are we doing?
I'm gonna give you $10 and you're gonna give me gas for number 3.
That works for me. And you are good to go.
The way I said that made me sound like it was a terroristic threat. I do apologize.
No, that's okay. It's perfectly cool. It actually sounded kind of interesting the way you said it.
Thank you.
Did you need a hand?
No, sir. I was born with 2 of them, actually. But thank you.
Did you need some, sir? Alrighty.
Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. All right, I guess while I'm pumping, we can talk about mine number 3, the Bouncing Betty. This is a German mine. Now, unlike the kids' toys, the plm1, which is the Russian one, and the blu43, which you can't touch. Basically, all you can do is explode them in place. A lot of times they throw, well, in Ukraine, I've seen videos of them throwing tires at them and cinder blocks. One guy was bashing one over and over and over again with a stick. Now, the Bouncing Betties, on the other hand, they're built entirely differently. And one of the videos I'm going to post up in the link description is just in case one of y'all encounter something crazy like that. I feel it's important, especially with America's current political climate, that we become familiar with foreign weapons and foreign ordnance. Not so much for the intent of using it, but the intent of disarming if possible and destroying if necessary. One of the things you might have noticed if you paid attention to any of the bomb squad stuff, they got these big old cement things that they go and they place the bomb in it. Or they come in with a crane and place it over the top of the bomb. 9 times out of 10, rather than try to defuse the bomb, they just blow it up. Blow it up in place. I got 1.923 gallons of gas. Let's see if that takes me up off of the empty. Alright. Let's go to the park and go to the bathroom. Then we'll get back to trying to save lives, right? Now, there's a lot of people at these different places who have been highly predatory. One of the things that's scary about going to the church, especially this church, Seventh-day Adventist, is that I've taken abuse by the church clergy at the church, at the little parish house next door, as well as at the hospital. So, Tillamook Adventist ain't got a good rep with me. They got a lot of nice people, but as we know, what do I always say? Nice is not the same as good. They use car salesmen as nice. Jesus was good, but Jesus wasn't past flipping over tables and chasing the motherfucker with a whip. That's what makes me nicer than Jesus. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Think you never look so good, so good, so good. Jesus. What's today, Thursday or something? Did I go to the wrong goddamn church? Let me see. Nope, it's Wednesday. I'm at the right one. Alright. God damn it. I'm ditching you for the bathroom. You can go with me this one because it's a single occupancy. Jesus goddamn Christ, I'm gonna fucking piss myself. Oh shit. Oh no, where the, oh god, yes, there it is. Boy. Uh, uh, uh. Well, somebody made a mess of it, but thank goodness there's no heroin needles in here. Nothing of that nature. Oh! Oh! That's interesting. Yeah. I think that door's just gonna have to remain how it is. Alright. Time to head over to the church, right? Gives me a lot of anxiety doing that. Alright, well, I see no needles. I see no foilies. I'd say it's turning out to be a better day. Oh, I should show you the sign I made. It says, can we have this one part free from needles and foilies? I know it hurts, but kids play here. Impressionable youth. You don't want them harmed or addicted to. Somebody wrote amen. Very cool. The world changes when we make a change. And we make a change by actually making an effort instead of just talking about it. Now there's a lady over at the parish place. It's not worth it. She's a horrible person. Whether or not she plays nice or not is arbitrary. She broke the law blatantly. She also decided to bully me, and that decidedly is not okay. I bully back. But before I bully back, I try to be nice and give everyone the opportunity to repent. You know what repenting is, right? Anyway, I'm go get me something to munch and see if there's anybody there who was on the list of witnesses that was going to help me. Maybe Charlie would be there. Charlie and Tiffany. I do need to go panhandle in just a little bit. I'm going to see how close they are to having a tire. And then, well, depending on my safety level there's a couple of people there that up there at the church for food, even though they're probably just there for food. If they are there, it is a safety risk and a safety issue for me to be around them because they have targeted me in the past and have continued to target me. Oh, God, almost killed it. All right, here we go. Whoa. Now, of course, as you all know, I do record everything for my safety and the safety of those around me. Did I come to the wrong place? What time is it? 3:53. They're not quite open yet. Alright. So, the main components of... Oh, shit, there's somebody I could talk to. Your glasses are missing. I said your glasses are missing. Hey, Crimson. I'm not sure what's worse, the cops or the hospital. Because they both fucking suck. All these people around here complaining about the cops, but never turn them in. Maria Fuentes. All right, let me show you. Hopefully my parts aren't poking out for everybody. This right here is Crimson. Crimson is a better dog than all of you. Every single one of you. I don't know about
someone ashed a cigarette on my dog while I was looking away. Now he has a big old hole on his side right here.
Why do you have a dog with the same name you got? Oh, thank you, thank you.
Wait, whose name is Crimson?
It says Eli Friend on the tag.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's for when he's lost.
Oh, those who have Jesus are never lost.
For how mean he is, I don't think he is Jesus.
Oh, he is cruel. He just stuck his tongue in my nose. What a mean puppy, huh? What a mean puppy. Yeah. Oh. Even if somebody's a complete and total piece of shit, if they got a dog that's cool, I'll talk to them like they're a person.
Yeah.
You want to see what you look like? That's what you look like. See? Oh.
I love Rusty. It's so cool.
You alright? I hear it. I hear it. You need some help belching it out? Oh, right. That's right. You're supposed to have dogs on the side, not the back. Absolutely. Well, were you able to get anything written down about the Officer Reeves thing?
Huh?
Were you able to get anything written down about the Officer Reeves thing?
No, I haven't been able to do anything because I've had work.
Yeah. I've been running around like a chicken with my... Whoa, Jesus.
What?
Whatever those things that blew down right there. Oh, my God. I was right. Those are fucking hornets.
Yeah, there's hornets.
Ah. Jesus, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a nest somewhere up there. Stop.
I don't think my camera's got quite the video quality to show them, though. All right, Crimson, if you're going to tug all the way to the end of your leash to get some muffins.
It's on the interweb. They send the mind waves from the satellites and they get in your head and they turn you into a zombie. What a load of rubbish. It's not rubbish, it's on YouTube. You should make yourself one of these, or they'll get you too, and they'll make you do stuff.
Tripping over your cord.
Bad stuff.
It's like being an old telephone, isn't it?
Take that foil off your head and he did what? I'm really sorry.
Oh my God. Hey, could you do me a favor? Actually, you avoid the park, don't you?
Huh?
You avoid the park, don't you?
I avoid everywhere.
Yeah.
I just stay home all day.
Lucky bastard. Be nice to have a home. It makes it easier to not get victimized.
Yeah. Only what's for dinner?
I'm willing to bet it's food.
Okay.
Anyway, one of the things I was talking about at the beginning of this video is the different types of mines, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of, well, the ordnance in your immediate vicinity. It's important to know which neighbors have guns too, just in case you do need one. Currently, we don't actually need one. None of us really do. It's deterrent though. That's the purpose of it, to be deterrent. Now these landmines, same thing. It's supposed to deter you from entering an area, and should you and your buddies go into that area with the intent of infiltration and any other sort of mayhem, it's intended to at least slow you down. See, if you're in the middle of a mission and you've got a body, you leave it lie. But if you're in the middle of a mission and somebody gets injured, you call for a medevac. In the last video I posted, there was a man who stepped on a mine. One of these little butterfly mines. Blew his foot off. So then you got 6 Russian soldiers that are all reduced to the 2 guys on perimeter. The rest of them are busy trying to call in the medevac, busy trying to shore up the man's legs so he doesn't fucking bleed to death. Trying to make sure that any loose hanging pieces of meat are at least packed up and packaged well enough that they don't get nasty fried and infected. And the Bouncing Betty is an integral part of that. Not only that, but the Bouncing Betty can be made out of 2 aluminum cans, or 2 soup cans, one bigger than the other. The inside one's got your black powder or whatever. The outside one, of course, it's filled with whatever your debris is, your shrapnel. But the Bouncing Betty, yeah, you can make that yourself in your own garage out of junk. You can also make a Bouncing Betty grenade. That's right. The Germans at the end of World War II were trying to make a multi-purpose grenade. If you notice, they started having some canister grenades into the war. Literally a soup can. The main body for an RPG 250, sorry, a Panzerfaust 250, it's a can. Literally a can, a soup can. The RPG-2, again, a soup can. But the RPG-2 is almost a direct copy of the German Panzerfaust 250, which was never actually deployed. Now, the little bunny ears at the very front of it. Some of the Germans at the very end of the war were making literally one of those mines for the very tip of a Panzerfaust. So if you've got that for the tip of your Panzerfaust and it's got those bunny ears, whatever it hits or tips, it's going to knock those bunny ears. The difference between that and an actual Panzerfaust with its shaped charge warhead is that a shaped charge warhead is not anti-personnel. They also had a sleeve. It was a sleeve that had a bunch of cuts in it so that it would fragment. Now they could use those as grenades. No joke, it's got a 4-second fuse on it. You pull out the pin, you knock the bunny ears, and you toss it. If you're using it as an RPG, attaches to the end of your, and this is of course where the Russians got the idea for screwing in the back end of an RPG-7, or a PG-7, which is the name of the round. They had the idea of screwing the fins into the back. and housing the explosive in a piece of cardboard along with those fins. And when it exploded, it pushed the projectile out the front of it. And as soon as it was out the front, it allowed those fins to spread out, create stabilization. Now, on the German one, it was actually the head that would screw on. The very late war APs, anti-personnel, it was literally one of those mines that they used as an anti-personnel mine. You put it on the end of a black powder charge and it lands. It's not going to blow up immediately. You got 4 seconds. Yep. So in that amount of time, it gives you time to scatter, I suppose. But they also, at the end of the war, had the ability to adjust them. How long do you want for your fuse? Yeah. Well, the dog's name is not Hay. Your dog is wondering how you ended up with it, being as the dog's more intelligent than you are.
Oh, there's bees. Do I need to move you?
That might be nice. You might try to bite them or eat them or something of that nature. A lot of dogs are fly chompers. I see where they're going in. Mexican 445 got on and he's waving. Well, hello, Mexican 445. So what are the main components of the American mines that we have literally millions of here, still stockpiled in the United States? There was a report made by some travelers going through one of these Air Force installations. You know how we got all the airplanes that have been retired, but they're in mothballs. We might pull them out someday and maybe use them, like the A6 and no, we're not. We're never going to pull them airplanes out. They're just going to sit there until we eventually chop them to pieces. But a lot of them are filled with boxes and boxes and boxes of ordnance that we're not allowed to use anymore. Or we're not supposed to, because it's a violation of international law. Now, when it comes to the different types of mines, we got to look at a couple of anti-tank mines a month and a half ago. You got to see that a lot of them, they're set up so that you can't move them. They got little parts on the bottom and on the side, so if they get moved in any direction, that they're going to blow up anyway. Even if you pull out the whole top and defuse it entirely, you still can't move it because it's going to blow up. So it's important to know which ones you can and which ones you cannot defuse. If you can defuse it, you can use it later. But, like I said, the preferred method is blow it up. Make sure that you get everyone as far away as humanly possible so that none of them become casualties. And then you blow up the ordnance without anybody present. You do it from a distance. Now, this is preemptive. If you've got a battle plan, it's pretty easy to put that battle plan into place when things happen. But if you haven't prepared, then you have no idea what to do and you have to depend on others. Sure, the United States government may never fall. They may become the righteous government that our idiots in Congress want to pretend that it is. But I doubt it. We're still trying to find even one government that has lasted more than 200 years intact. The United States government has not lasted 200 years intact. We have changed so many times. Our form of government, our system of government, we try to readjust and kind of make it fit how we want it, right? Well, no, we don't. We're not the ones making the decisions. That's the thing about a real democracy, a true democracy. In a true democracy, the populace is informed. As it is now, they're not informed. Our idea of democracy is the news says something, so it must be true. Believe the news, believe the news. And if you don't believe the news, then screw you. You're a bad person. Meanwhile, you watch two different news stations. They're going to give you two different stories. A lot like the tabloids. Anyway, I guess they're opened up in there, so we'll go in. We got to see Eli. He's the one that was harassed by Officer Reeves and has been harassed by Officer Reeves. We've got a couple of recordings with him here at this church at previous dates. He's one of the reasons I come here. I like his dog, and he's a witness. He's also a victim of the same asshole I am. There's some other stuff about him that I'm not sure if it's true or not, and I would like to ask him about it. Mexican 445 typed, have you been to Texas before? Why, yes, sir, I have. I was on a Greyhound bus through there just a couple of years ago. I guess it's been about 4 years now. But yeah, I've been to Texas. The young lady I lost my virginity to was from Texas. San Antonio. Of course, most of the guys I know lost their virginity to somebody from Texas. I got 22% battery. Well, looks like they're still locked up.
Hey, no. Sit. Sit. Smells like pizza rolls. I don't know.
Crimson. Oh. Somebody gave me free fentanyl last night.
Free fentanyl?
Yep. No joke. I walked right into the Safeway and gave it to the manager folks. I was like, I don't want it. I thought it was a $5 bill. Then the guy wouldn't take it back. He's like, I'm not going to take it. Oh.
He's probably trying to get rid of his evidence.
See, here I was making fun of him for not being intelligent, and here you are getting yourself all wrapped up. Well, hold on. Don't be rude. All right. Is that better?
No, probably not.
Well, it's not tied around your leg. It's cold out here.
Whoa, whoa, wow. Look at that thing.
That is a big spider. Let me get a picture of it.
Yo, rabbit, look at that thing.
What is he supposed to be?
A spider.
I see that, but what kind?
I don't know.
Come for dinner.
Hey, don't bite him.
He didn't bite. He put me with his nose like this.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's a big old spider.
That means he wants attention.
I want to touch it.
All right, what's the most sexist thing I can say right now? You're such a boy.
Nah, man, that's so gross. Give me the fuck away from this thing.
Oh my God, yeah, dude, you're gonna kill yourself and your dog trying to get away from it. Wow, look how wide those legs are.
Yeah.
It's like a spider crab looking thing. Really? Really?
I'm so scared. Sit.
You sound like
Sit.
Sean Jeffson with a spider.
That would make me assume he's having a conversation.
You don't look as run over as I heard you were.
I wasn't run over.
There's like 3 different people I was told were run over.
I'm not run over. I ran over myself a couple days ago, but that was my own fault.
How do you run over yourself?
You make a mistake and live with the consequences.
Oh. God bless America.
Yeah. Hey, I'm free to make the difficult decision and make the wrong one. I'll learn something. Do you have any of that scorpion hot sauce in there?
No, it's all up at camp.
Okay.
If I can get somebody to go up there and help me get some of the stuff from camp back down here, I'll bring it down.
Oh, cool. I'd be willing to help. I just got to make sure that my day's covered first, because I've got this horrible alcohol tendency.
I'm well aware. You let me know the first time. Thank you for being honest, by the way. Lots of people lead me on that they're fine and dandy. Then I get up the mountains and they got to spend 45 minutes pooping, followed by coming back and yakking for 45 minutes nonstop.
And worse.
And then go and poop again for another 45 minutes. Rinse, recycle, repeat.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not that bad. I just have to. Otherwise, I go to ETs. And that's scary.
I need to get well.
Yep.
Yeah. The scary part's when you wake up in the morning, the motherfucker who's kicking in your sleep, and you wake up and you want to be pissed off, but that guy's got this face going on.
Yeah, that sucks. That's called
Sean.
a seizure.
Sean.
I'm Karina.
Karina? It's good to meet you, Karina. I mean, roar, I'm a big scary bear.
Really? Yeah.
You believe me?
Not really.
Jesus. Well,
But I
watch my
think your
YouTube
beard is
channel.
older than mine.
I stream on my YouTube channel. I'm scary. Hmm?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
You know who I is? Very cool. I hope I don't scare you too much. But see, she's probably heard me scream. Is it scary?
Maybe sometimes. Depends on what time of the night I hear it and which the situation happens to be.
Usually it's either some meth head messing with me, some heroin addict messing with me, some alcoholic messing with me, or some racist fuckhead messing with me. On the bright side, I still like them all as human beings. Does that make me dumb?
No, it just makes you a people.
Oh, there ain't many of me left.
Well, we are a dying breed.
I'm not a breeder.
Oh, well, I have 6 kids, so I am a dying breed. But I'm done. Done with it. Cross that goat out. I don't need anything more.
Also, you're right. My beard is quite spectacular.
Well,
You got
it would take me about
beard
3 years to do that.
of Dumbledore, but like it's round.
Did you just say I look like a Dumbledore? I agree. Let's see if I get my fingers working. Oh my God, I love the moss on your foot.
Yeah, I love it too. I picked it up this morning.
Is it fresh?
Braid it?
Yeah,
Well, why
that's
not?
what you do with it. I'm
This
waiting
is what
for
big scary bears do. We learn how to do girly things. I can also do cornrows.
Yeah. No, it's funny when you get somebody else to braid your beard.
No, that just feels good.
Yes,
Like
it
if
does.
there's one thing that I would wish for as far as equality goes, I wish women could grow beards. Oh. How do you make a man putty in your hands? Tickle his beard.
That's
Tickling my beard in the morning. As long as your fingers don't get stuck.
well, that would be a frog in your throat, wouldn't it?
I think that's a song about Jeremiah.
It was a bullfrog.
He was a good friend of mine. All right, so my fingers are cramping up, but I keep practicing stuff like this, so I might be able to do something decent with my fingers later, like write my name without cramping up, or drawing portraits again.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think I'm getting worse.
no, it's not a bad braid.
Look at me, I'm Gimpy Longstockings.
Oh no.
See what I look like.
Dude, I was.
It's not
Oh
bad.
my God, I could totally hang out with some hobbits.
Yes, you
I could. Yeah. And I'm less Gandalfian. I look like a warrior.
are. With the game.
With the king.
That's right. It's just too bad I can't be a warrior like the one from next Friday.
Next Friday. Like as in that rapper show.
Yeah. You know, my little Aztec warrior.
Right? Gotcha.
Like, man, I'll take the hundreds and fifties.
It is all about the Benjamins, man.
Hey, I could save a lot of money with $100.
Absolutely.
Maybe even save a couple lives with $100. So go ahead. All right. We're gonna go in and we gonna be scary. Mexican 445 type. You lost what in Texas? My V card. Actually, I didn't lose it in Texas. I lost it in Colorado to somebody from Texas. Well, I see nobody here who's openly hostile. All right, so which ones are the ones that are laced with fentanyl?
They're all laced with painkiller. There we go.
Top was it good? No, it wasn't. It was in a moldy spot. Not very great. We were at the First United Methodist Church in Boulder, Colorado. It was pretty gross.
You should have seen yesterday. I saw a cat walking down there.
This would make me poop, right?
Yeah, there's a didn't even think about it. Somewhere in the farm.
There are a lot of people who get hostile, but as long as it's not openly hostile, for the most part, I can deal with it. When people get openly hostile, I usually start screaming loud. I suppose I better get in line for the coffee.
You're more than able to do that. Coffee's over there. Coffee's right there. Chocolate's right there. There's hot
We're going to plan to but meanwhile, I'll get you some hot water.
Okay, thank you. Oh, there, usually.
Thank you very much.
I don't mind being stuck.
Washing where? Washing where?
Oh, she went and got it down. I was thinking about the towels.
Everybody doing
But
good?
hers is putting on her and then mine did too. Yeah.
I like your hair.
Thank
You look really familiar. I don't know. You look really familiar.
She was on Full House.
Is that why she looks familiar?
He's giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Well, you look like an actor of some sort. Wine water, cup. But you're very pretty. Thank you.
I am, really, aren't I?
It's the braids.
It is the braids.
How you doing, Marcy?
Not too bad.
Yeah, we should.
He's hanging out with Pinky at the moment.
Oh. Gotcha.
I thought so.
Hey,
He's out of my hair.
we have to do everything, thank you. Alright, take over.
Bonjour.
Hey, how's it going?
I got prettier since the last time I saw you.
Oh, good, good.
Good,
Yep.
right?
I braided my beards. Now all I need is a couple of pink bows.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh my God, that's how they do it at the hobo camp.
Well, you know, it's better than nothing.
That's right. Sometimes you just gotta ladle a little. couldn't help it.
You okay?
I got some nerve issues and I got Rett syndrome, so the two issues kind of conflict with one another.
Sorry.
You better be. It's totally your fault. Matter of fact, while we're at it, I also didn't get a unicorn for my 16th birthday, and I suppose I might as well blame that on you as well while you're giving apologies out.
So it's gonna be hybrid, so most of the time, probably like
Oh, that. And then I got the issue of nastiness leaking out of the right side of my head. It's been, I want to say like 4 days now that my right ear's been draining. I probably could have filled a shot glass with the amount that came out of it yesterday. Sorry, sir. But you know me, tenacious. A guy named Josh Hugh once said, if I was deaf, I'd think you were a saint, and if I was blind, I'd think you were a Satan.
It is.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Don't you ever get a break?
Usually. You must really like the chocolate.
I'm gonna take some home. I try to steer clear of it. I know it'll give me a fat head. Just kidding, I was born that way.
Have you seen my pumpkins over there? They're getting bright orange, and I discovered that there are two pumpkins underneath the tomatoes, because I have a few ripe tomatoes yesterday. And so I used a few. 4.
Yeah, I've been getting lots of squash.
And then, tomatoes, and that's what
Can I grab one of your baggies? All right, good. And whatever's in here, I promise I'll help smoke it with everybody. I'm just learning how to dance here one step at a time.
I know, don't get your bugs.
Okay, I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight. And as usual, this looks awesome, so be prepared. And, Dennis, coming up at 9.
Hot rolls, mashed potatoes, gravy, little pizzas, soup,
Up there, Father.
enchiladas, and corn, breadsticks, salad, muffins, cookies back there, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. No chocolate cake. That was a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's an incredible spread tonight. If you don't find something you like, I'm sorry for you.
Exactly.
Gotta be something.
There's nothing right here.
So let's just take a few moments and thank the Lord for this good. Father, we thank you so much for this time together. It's a busy world out there, but here we come, and we just have a good fellowship together, and it's a peaceful place. And then thank you for the food that's been provided, for those that provided it and serving it, and those that enjoy it. So please be with us tonight. We just thank you and praise you for blessings in Jesus' name. All right, enjoy.
More to go. Right, that's
How you doing tonight?
Very well. You did a Brady?
I did. And I get my right hand to work properly. It takes eye-hand coordination.
Yeah.
I don't need my eyes to raise my beard.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Very nice.
Somebody was telling me I looked all Gandalfian, or no, said I looked like Dumbledore. Right? So I figure between looking like the wizard and looking like one of them really cool looking.
Yeah.
You know, their deep voices and their giant battle axes. Oh,
Cool. So you look fine now. You're good.
all right, I probably don't have to tell you this, but a joey is a baby kangaroo. I said I probably don't this, but a joey is a baby kangaroo.
You like your cousin. Oh,
Well,
he's so
that's what
friendly to me. Are you going out?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
Thank you much. My dog is real touch.
But I had my birthday recently, and this is what happened. Like, my girl got mad at me because I was not as excited as she wanted me to be on my birthday.
Do what?
Which
I was listening to a joke. What? I heard you say something, but I couldn't hear what you were saying because I was listening to jokes.
Oh, I was saying.
Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So
Nope.
I'm gonna give you some advice, ladies, on how to
that's
keep your
not
man
it.
liking.
This is the one I was after.
But I had my birthday recently, and this is what happened. Like, my girl got mad at me because I was not as excited as she wanted me to be on my birthday, which in some way deeply hurt her feelings. And I was sorry
On my birthday.
for what I did to her. I had my birthday recently, and
God bless America. Although the one that's really cool is the one of my ear whistling.
Your ear whistling?
Yeah, it was earlier today. Like I got a really messed up ear infection. Let's see. Go to Crabtree, Sean David.
You're talking Tyler Crabtree?
Yeah, one of his very first interaction with me, he was a ginormous douchebag, and I've been talking to him ever since. His girlfriend too. She talks to me like I'm a person. Oh, you see that?
But
all right, that's the Bouncing Betty. We're not after that one. We're after the live videos, and we're looking for Whistling Ear, Tillamook, Oregon. We'll go about halfway through. That's my ear.
how the fuck does it do that?
Hold the phone for a second.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's because I got ear infection. Oh shit! Holy God! Who would believe that would be my ear that made that sound? Sounds like somebody trying to tune into an old radio.
Well, I'd say.
You think you could stick your arm underneath my armpit and lift me up a bit? Thanks, sir.
My dog almost got hit by a car today.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, it's
he
a good
ran
thing.
out into the road. I was able to catch him right before.
It's a good thing he didn't. I'd be kind of sad if I didn't get
Oh, I
to
was
pet him.
about to sit there in the middle of the road and cry. If he got hit by a car, I wouldn't be able to pay for a vet.
Fucking velociraptors. Alright, I say that every time I belch.
Who braided your beard?
Me.
Oh, when?
Well, I was talking to you earlier.
You had it braided too?
Right after you walked over there, I was talking to that young lady over there, and Jim, and what's the guy with the
Darren?
red hair's name again?
Darren?
Darren? Yeah. I braided it while I was doing that. Alright, this is going to be a pain in the ass to get across. I do practice with my fingers a lot, so I get my dexterity back. It's the physical strength that's a major issue, and it's the right wrist that's a major problem.
Yeah.
Alright. So why'd you come all the way over here?
Because there's someone in there I'm not supposed to be around.
Ah, the large lady with the red hair?
No, that's my wife.
The large lady with the red hair is your wife?
Yeah. Not like real wife, but she's like my homeless wife.
Well, she looked at you like you fucked her dog or something. Maybe she
No,
just
it's because
has that
she
look.
noticed that there was a person in there that I wasn't supposed to see.
Ah,
And she was like, what is she doing here? I'm like, shit.
that's Jennifer. Yeah, she heard that I was murdered. I'm like, nope, I'm still here.
Murdered by who? Cops?
I don't know. She was like the second person to say something out of 3 that day.
Yeah.
That was like 2 nights ago. Yep. She knows I record. She tells me, good idea, good idea. Yep, I know it's a good idea. That's why I do it. Neurotypicals are all liars. But If you catch them lying, at least you got some defense. Do you think it's rude that I take advantage of you for your dog?
No,
All right, good.
girls do too.
Yeah, I'm not going to take advantage of you like that. That's gross.
I hope not.
I learned a new trick. I can whistle with my ear.
He's so excited. He's all looked up. Yep.
Right? Oh, I'm good. I just give me a second. That's a free one. I'll take it.
The freebie.
Yeah, I got an ear infection a couple of days ago, and after it all drained out, like this morning I was doing that, and it started blowing chunks out my ear, and then after it was done with that, it started whistling. Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. My pleasure.
I'm impatient. So I'm gonna go sit down and be lazy and wait for this thing to shrink. Like my ego in the winter. Oh my God, it's the not dead guy.
Working on it now.
Before you got here, that's why my cup was sitting here, but I didn't have my name on it. See what? I didn't mean to talk over you. I was just trying to answer the question.
She asked what we were doing, and I said I've done this business in my coffee.
Did you hear my whistling ear trick?
Yeah, I've heard that one before. I've done it. It's
Whoa. Sorry about that. See, I'm a violent monster. I'm over here assaulting the table with a stick.
but I think the meal would be better for lamb. So, it's easier to eat. I've got to get over there and get back to after the medical examiner, I need to go to the coroner.
Don't forget the fishnet leggings before you get out to the corner. We can't be having any more slip-ups like last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, $50 wasn't enough for you.
Oh no, I'm greedy. Eli? I like this dog. I've heard that too. I've heard that too.
I was wondering for victims.
So he's got more than one? I've been trying to hold back on finding out what exactly happened with that because the situation with some of my creditors getting cops here, but there's just certain stuff you don't do. I have actually talked about that on my channel though. Also, I'm sorry if I don't say things right. Like if my words don't come out right, or if I say something offensive.
That's alright.
I try only to be a douchebag to people who deserve it. I know you're not my babysitter, but I'm getting ready to go outside. Can you make sure nobody puts a roofie in my drink?
Yeah.
Thank you.
My stuff is there by that guy in the blue shirt.
Black ones, white ones, yellow ones, red ones, and necrophiliacs looking for dead ones. The greatest of the status and the masochist who's screaming, "You hit me, and I'll hit you." We're going to the freakers ball, yo. We're going to the freakers ball.
Now, who do I usually believe? The victim. Knowing that there's more than one makes me feel pensive about speaking with the young man. Now, of course, I don't feel comfortable around him and haven't, but I do feel comfortable around his dog. I think that is important. And he was talking about how that gets him attention, which, yeah, duh, who didn't know that already? Pretty much anybody who has a dog knows how that works. Also, I wanted to make sure that I took a minute to take a breather and go back in and let that woman know, because I don't think I've explained to her that I literally record everything. So far, I've had a coffee there. I guess I'll probably try eating part of one of these bran muffins because lime is pretty big. Start it up here and charge it up a little bit. damn. I'm down to 2% battery on this, so I'm gonna have to end it. I'm also gonna drive around in the parking lot a couple of times. My back hurts like a son of a bitch. And I'm gonna let that young woman know that if she wants to tell her story, I'll let her. Well, that didn't work because I wasn't in gear. I'll set it. See what's my battery at now? 3%. Well, it does work pretty good, I guess. God damn. Bitch up here. God damn it. There's too much fucking paperwork in here. Like I said, the shit ain't easy. Try to stack it so it doesn't all fall down. Doing the Humpty Dump and all that. Dumping all over my damn driver's seat. Make sure I pay attention to the surroundings and also the people. I don't just listen to rumors, I also try to siphon out bullshit. A lot of these people are on drugs, but they're sober enough to know who the fuck they got their drugs from. Some of them have actually spoken on my channel about the officers they got their drugs from. I'm parking further away from the door than I was earlier, but there's a reason for it. Oh shit. There we go. That's because there's a bunch of goddamn hornets over there. See. Mexican 445 type, you said it was mold. Not her. I mean the spot where we... What do you call that? How the fuck do you say that without being rude? We fucked. Alright. Wasn't any emotion to it from my end. I just wanted to get rid of her, honestly. Janine Barrett said, you know, if you have sex with her, she'll probably go away. And, of course, Janine Barrett was absolutely right. Alright, we're at 4% battery here. Alright, I'm going to turn this video off. Because then it'll charge faster. As soon as it's charged up enough to go in, I'll let that young lady know that if she wants to tell her story, I'll listen. If she wants to turn it in, I'll go in with her. A lot of times police will use a child molester in order to antagonize somebody. Like they did in Hood River with that Two Dogs feller. That guy just wouldn't leave him alone. Come to find out he was a registered pedophile from the Dalles, Oregon. Anyway, good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and your sister's too. And no victim left behind. I'll be back in a few minutes. If y'all want to talk some shit, well, fuck it, I'm used to it. Y'all want to help out? I'm not used to that. What would you do if it was your daughter?